Hi, this is Diana from DivineFractal.com, and today we're continuing our touching story, The Sasquatch Message to Humanity, Conversations with Elder Kamooh. Chapter 4. You must first start by finding back your connection through nature with the soul of our Mother Earth, which connects us all as relatives. On this path of conscious evolution, you must recover your spiritual gifts and psychic abilities that were encoded in your DNA through your ancestral star seeds. As your genetic memory and your soul memory awaken, you will recognize us as elder relatives and allies, and cease to fear us, deny us the right to exist, chase us like beasts, or consider us as more primitive than your species. You will remember how we nurtured and protected your early ancestors like our own younger brothers. You will realize how manipulated and controlled your people have been under the rule of the lower lords, and how what your uncivilization remembers of its history is but the last rewritten and modified page to make you forget about your true origins, nature, purpose, and destiny, as part of a program to keep your people domesticated like pets and enslaved like livestock in an agenda for global control and tyranny. We know that some of your people have been freeing their souls from this ages-old bondage and are getting ready to stand on our side for the protection of the natural balance of environments from the destructive uncivilization of the lower lords, and for the reestablishment of the divine law and cosmic order of the Star Council on Earth. We wait for some of you to awaken to your spiritual abilities and reach out to connect with us to help us deliver to your people the message and ancient knowledge we have care-kept through the ages concerning your origins, purpose, and destiny before it gets completely obliterated from your collective consciousness. We wait for enough of your people to act in togetherness and succeed in freeing the world from its ages-old bondage and curse to transform your collective karma and evolve into a planetary civilization based on peace among species, in alignment with the divine law and cosmic order, to be rehabilitated in the Star Council with our eldest elders. We wish for some like you to come forward and speak for us to your people, to reawaken their collective memory, because your people are gifted with articulated speech and languages unlike ours, but most of them have forgotten how to communicate through telepathy. There is nothing to prove about us, but our ancient living knowledge, carrying the same message as the Star Elders, is crucial to your next evolutionary quantum leap into a planetary civilization of peace within the divine law. When you reach that level of consciousness, evolution, my people and yours will again be brothers, and our elders of the Star Council will return among us to reestablish the divine law of the cosmic order. But first, your people must remember that you are all brothers born from the same ancient star seeds, and that you were created as caretakers and protectors of all life forms on our home planet, Mother Earth. Only later were you reprogrammed and manipulated by the alien lower lords into serving an agenda of materialistic domination and control over all life forms on our home planet, with the disastrous consequences we have witnessed, caused by this disconnection from your spiritual soul and purpose. When your people will come to treat each other as equals and all life as important and sacred, they will start to be ready to reconnect with other two-leggeds like my people and the Star Elders. You must drop the veil of illusion that has been raised over your souls, keeping you enslaved in a system running on fear, ignorance, scarcity, materialism, competition, and conflict, serving only the control agenda of the fallen powers. My people can still wait without losing our knowledge, as we have never fallen under the dominion of the lower lords. But for your people, it is an emergency that a growing number of you reconnects with the ancient knowledge and spiritual gifts they have forgotten, in order to readjust your collective destiny with the cosmic order, while it is still in your power. Otherwise, the ruling uncivilization that imposed itself over our Earth might end up succeeding in turning your evolutionary process on our home planet into a failure by causing unrepairable damages and destruction that could cause the abortion of this soul evolution experiment you have been part of. If your species fails in restoring the planetary peace and cosmic order on our home planet, it will mean that ours too has failed in watching over our younger brother and in guiding your people back into the Star Council, which my people have never left. We see that there is hope, as many of your people are now opening up their consciousness and reconnecting with their ancient knowledge of the divine law and cosmic order, originally bought on this home planet by the Council of Star Elders. But you must be aware that there are also many lies and deceptions put out there by the lower lords, who try to be seen as the Star Elders and usurp the title of Earth Watchers or Hakamin, while they have fallen from their duty to become Nephilim, due to pride, arrogance, greed for power, and selfishness. They use this tactic to be perceived as saviors and gods, and carry on their own agenda for global control through a centralized tyranny of their own that they try to masquerade as the Council of Star Elders. They have encapsulated our home planet inside a control grid, keeping away the influence of the Star Elders protecting us through constant warfare, the very backbone of their uncivilization. They have invaded the underworld where they conduct in secret their most detrimental and disruptive experiments for the evolution and balance of our home planet, including magnetic and genetic manipulations. The collective soul of your people has recognized increasingly the reality of their enslavement, but it must now act accordingly and change its ways and behaviors to free itself from this ages-old bondage. This is the last opportunity your people can grasp to end the slavery and reestablish the cosmic order, before the lower lords apply the next phase of their control agenda, which they are already mirroring to you, and modify once more your genetics by turning your species into biosynthetic cyborgs and artificial entities controlled by their technology. You might think that you still have years to go before being faced with this artificial remodeling, but one of your generations is only a short time for our people, as well as for the lower lords. The situation that your ancestors faced in the downfall of Atlantis is being replayed today, but on a much deeper scale that may cause unrepairable damages to your genetics, evolution, and destiny, if not stopped, and abort the soul evolution cosmic experiment you have been part of, with global destruction and mass extinction level event as it happened in the days of Atlantis. This is the end of chapter 4. Come back soon for chapter 5. This is Diana from DivineFractal.com, and remember, be fearless, fill your heart with love, and create art. Love you guys.